I'm just gonna do a Sully on this track. This song don't really like go anywhere. I find that with a lot of my music. Sometimes it tells a whole story, but I don't know, like sometimes you don't round the feelings out. Sometimes it does just go back round in cycles. I feel like, does a song have a beginning, middle, and end? Like, what if it's like a mantra? I was like wanting to connect that to dimensions and how I feel like, yeah, the more you like elevate into now are you elevating into the upper dimensions, or are you returning inwards? That's up for debate. Anyway, I'm just moving around as I don't know. I'm just a bit restless. I had some mushroom chocolate. Sometimes like that shit is just like juicer, it pulls it out of you, but like if you resist, and I'm feeling pretty resistant at the moment. It's just a bit like of a nightmare, or not a nightmare, no bed trips and all of that, but it's not like I'm tripping, it was literally a microdose. But still, like I'm like fighting against myself, everything I say. See, look, that's an example of how things can loop. And maybe there's a beauty in that too. Maybe I'm just arguing for there to be one, so I have something interesting to put on top of this song. Mantras, dimensions. What holds you? What holds you? What holds you in a cycle? What can hold you in a loop? Versus a case of something has an end, if a story has an end, does that release you? Does it start you off on another cycle? Does it put you back to the beginning of the cycle? Is the whole point that we're supposed to come in and out of these cycles, so that we're supposed to redo them? Or are we supposed to hold it? Just to fucking like sit inside it and just not move? Sometimes think, because everyone is aiming to be like Buddha under the tree. And we're just sat here and we're not fucking saying or doing anything, because it's just the only way to exist in like a perfect state without ever coming off fucking center. And I find myself always getting like pulled. I think like we'll have this like energetic pull within us to return to like where we're supposed to be, where we want to be, maybe. Yeah. My mind went blank. What was I saying? Something about Buddha. Right, or is it both? Like we're supposed to come off. What would be the fucking point in being here if the whole point was that we're supposed to sit under this tree and be like, and like, well, we did it. It's just like, what would life be? So maybe it's that we kind of go off on this like tail, A-I-L and A-L-E, because like we tell our little stories, don't we? And then we come back with like the lessons, the feelings, the events, and we resolve them, and like we pass up and we move up, hopefully, or we go back, do it again, start the circle. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Sometimes I have to replay events so many fucking times until I feel like it's resolved enough to actually let it go. At the moment, I don't feel like I'm letting go of anything. I'm holding on to all my little fucking Pokeballs, like, gotta catch them all, guys. I don't know if, like, every time I think, oh, I used to have this figured out, or whatever, it's like, did I? Because why am I still going? Maybe that's another example of, like, why it's both. How could I feel so, like, found and understand everything, and then feel so lost? Man, I'm doing such a good Sully right now. Shut up, Sully. The song just happens to be very long. It feels wrong to cut it. I just like that little hook. It sounds nice to me. Can't remember where I was at when I recorded this, but probably somewhere. I felt something. I don't know if it like means less, that I didn't really get out what I was feeling. fucking cycling. My talking is cycling. It's having an effect on me. Is that happening to you too? Let me know. That just feels really cringe to say. Yeah, I think I might do this more. Kind of nice. I realized like I went for a bit of a thread again on this because when he released okay, I can't remember the name of that right now, but he said it was like a musical diary. If you know Fred again, you probably just know what I'm talking about, and if you're Fred, then you know what I'm talking about. And hello Fred. But yeah, I started just releasing all this music, which I guess in its own way was a diary, because it was just over the course of the year, all this shit I had recorded. And, fuck, I've run out of time. I'll just keep talking. Yeah, all the shit I'd like, oh no, now I feel bad, I'm going on too long. I had this whole rant with my sister. It wasn't a rant, but like, I couldn't work out why when I record voice notes to people, I feel so guilty when it like goes, oh, it came back. The song came back. It's like it knew. Yeah, like guilt about voice notes going on for too long. I just couldn't work out why. Like, because people have a choice, right, to listen to it. They have a choice when they listen to it, how they listen to it. They can pause it. They don't have to listen to it if they don't want to. So why do I feel bad for like taking up that space? That was another thing, like a lot of the like pictures, all them pictures are like from my diary, and so I'm just having these like visions or special moments, just something like I'm just recording stuff, like therapeutically drawing sometimes, like whatever's there to like get something out. Like sometimes I'm writing, sometimes I'm drawing, and some of these pictures, they were like mad personal. I don't even want to show them to anyone, let alone like put them on fucking YouTube. But I just had a moment where I came off on my tail and I was like, fuck it. I was almost doing it like in rebelliousness against like God again, like God won. Yeah. Even saying shit, I just have that same feeling like saying shit, you know, when we're like speaking our truth. How much truth can you get out? And then on top of that, how much truth do you want to let out? This is all fucking inside of me. It's just like bringing it up to the surface and like the content of that truth too. Man, sometimes I just feel like this cute little being like working for True North. And sometimes I feel like I'm not even on True North, so kind of like just depresses me. I don't know what happened to this song, but it seems to change itself up. I don't even like where it's gone. I don't like where I've gone with this conversation. Is this a conversation? I guess it's a conversation with myself. And now you're a part of it. Oh, okay. That was another thing I wanted to do this year. Like, record shit that's disharmonious. Record shit that, release it, sorry, that's disharmonious. I think I, like, have been about things not trying to sound good for a while. Like, that was kind of like my philosophy of art. Like, not aiming for it to be good, aiming for it to feel real, aiming for it to, like, be real. But, okay, that song really is done now. Okay, I cut myself off, so I might just cut this off too. Blah.